All right. Hi again, Alexis. I'm Vicki. I'm going to take you through some moves on the spine corrector now. So I want you to go ahead and come on into the mat area. And we're going to have you, first of all, I'm going to show you that this is the barrel portion of the spine corrector. This is the step. The spine corrector is used actually for spinal mobility. It's all about being able to move that spine. And so if you have, most people can fit easily inside the step with the barrel. If you have someone that's very tall or has a very long torso, you can just pop this part off. The step pops right off. I swear it does. Well, it does, I swear. Comes off. Slide this part out. It is really stuck in there good today. There we go. And then you can work with just the barrel, so they would have more room to lay their legs out on the floor. For today, we're going to use the step. Since I spent all that time taking it apart, we're going to go ahead and use the step. All right. So I'm going to move this mat just a smidge. So I want you to be able to move your arms all the way around. I think we'll get everything on camera. And then you'll go ahead and come down, have a seat in the step, facing out to the center of the studio. Good. Up tall in those sits bones. We're going to have our knees flexed and hips flexed. Feet are planted on the floor. You're going to reach your arms out in front and do a little port de bras. So this move is initiated through the posterior tilt of your pelvis. So you're going to come into a C curl here. Deep breath in, C curl back. Arms come down. Thoracic spine lowers down over the barrel. And arms come out to the side. All the way around. Around, nice extension through the spine, beautiful. And deep breath in, lower the arms as you bring your head, neck, and shoulders up, chin to chest. And we reach forward, rolling all the way up, one vertebra at a time, back down to that C curl. And we come up this time with the arms. Arms come overhead as you roll your shoulders down. And we go the opposite direction, circling around the other way. So palms come out to the side, down to the hips. Right here we lift the chest. Chin comes up, rolling back through that thoracic spine, all the way back, reaching out to the center. Beautiful. All right, we're gonna go right into the rotation now. We can advance that in a few, that's actually the most advanced way of doing that exercise. Go ahead and relax your arms. So we're gonna move ahead to the rotation portion. So we're gonna have you in a Z sit facing the front. So your left thigh is gonna be up against the barrel. Good. And then we'll have this leg come out into a little Z sit. We're gonna have the arm closest to the barrel is gonna come up to the apex right towards the front corner. Good. Your right arm is going to come up to shoulder height. We're going to take a deep breath, nice neutral spine, shoulders down and back, chest lifted up. We're going to exhale, sweep this arm back towards me, rotating through the thoracic area, and then come back around. As you exhale, draw your left hand back to the back side of the barrel. Rotating around, this arm comes down to the barrel, and we flex our thoracic spine just a little tiny bit, flexing over the barrel. Good. Bending the elbows. Beautiful. Nice. And then when you've reached your final extension, wow, you are flexible. I will go ahead and roll all the way back up, bringing the arm to the front up. And we're gonna twist back around the other way, bringing that arm to the front, and we'll come all the way back through this rotation. Nice. And then we'll come back through one more time, sliding that left palm back, right palm comes down. Deep breath, we exhale all the way over into our flexion of the thoracic spine, and really, really nice. Good. You can touch your head on that thing, I can't believe it. Okay, come all the way back up. And this arm comes back out to the side. Sliding this hand across, and we rotate, ending in this nice rotation. Beautiful, come back to neutral, arm comes down, and that is rotation, flexion with rotation. All right, now then, we're gonna come into the next thing on our, excuse me, I'm so sorry. The next thing is, we're gonna do some oblique flexion. So, oblique flexion on the spine corrector. We're gonna have a nice neutral spine. We're gonna bring your palms up to your forehead. Good. Staying here in this nice neutral spine. We're gonna go towards the barrel. Arms come down, we flex. Arms stay up, we flex forward over the barrel. Good. All the way back up. We rotate to the front. Coming back through center, rotate to the other side. And we flex down one more time. And back up through center. Twisting through those side obliques. Go ahead and come back to the other side. Rotating around. Hands come down on either side of the barrel. And we flex over. Good. Get a little bit more flexion that way. Elbows tight into the sides. And now go ahead and come all the way back up. We rotate back to the center. Palms come back to the forehead. Rotate to the center, and we rotate to the right side and flex over this way. Nice. Exhaling all that air out. Inhale back up into that rotation and come back through center. Good job. And arms come down to the side. And we're going to have you step out of the spine corrector. Good. And we're going to come down prone now on the spine corrector. You'll be lying on your belly. So I want the ASIS or your hip bones, just a little past the apex of the barrel. So if you'll come around to the back, just come down to your knees in front of the step. And we'll kind of walk you up here. Walking it up until those hips are right past that apex. Your pubic bone is about right in the center. So you want to think of that triangle as being pressed down into that. All right, legs are going to be straight, maybe just a little bit back, yeah, and then your toes are curled under. And I'm going to go ahead and have you stack your palms under your forehead and lay your forehead down there. We're just coming up into some spinal flexion here. I, as the instructor, am going to hold on to your ankles to keep your legs nice and stable, okay? So take a deep breath, and on your exhale, we'll lift up using your back extensors, lifting up off that barrel, good. And back down, inhale back down. Exhale back up, keeping that nice neutral spine. Good, not dumping too far into the lumbar. Go ahead and come back down, inhale. One more time, we're gonna go right into rotation. So let's exhale up. We're gonna rotate the thoracic spine towards the front of the studio. So go ahead and rotate, good. Come back to neutral and all the way back down. Inhale here, exhale, come all the way back up into your nice extension. And we're gonna rotate to the back. Nice. And back down. Go ahead, come back through your rotation and all the way down. Very good. We're gonna progress this just a little bit. Take a deep breath on your exhale. Go ahead and extend up into that beautiful swan position. We're gonna rotate to the front of the studio and then extend your right arm up to the ceiling. Good. Bring that arm back down, inhale, exhale, we rotate back to center and come all the way down. Inhale here, exhale back up, and we rotate to the back, extend the left arm, inhale, arm comes back in, palm to forehead, and we rotate back to center, and inhale all the way down. Excellent. We have one more here. We can extend this just a little bit further. Go ahead and exhale, come all the way up. Arm, or rotate to the front. Arm comes up, and let's lift just a little bit into that. Good. Oh my goodness, you are awesome. Look at that. All right, inhale, arm comes back in. We rotate to the center and come all the way back down. And we're gonna do that to the back side. So inhale here, exhale, come all the way up. Rotate, exhale. Inhale, arm comes out. Lifting up just a little bit into that. Beautiful. And now arm comes back down. We come out of the rotation and roll all the way back to the floor. That was beautiful, Alexis. Such a good job. All right, now then, if you will, we're going to just kind of slide this out from under you. So come up on your palms. Give me a nice plank, that'll be good. And I'm gonna slide that right out from under you. Go ahead and come to your knees, and let's have you go ahead and sit back in a little child's pose and stretch out. Nice. We're gonna do one more series here with the spine corrector. After you've had just a bit of a break, I know I worked you kind of hard there, right? And we're gonna go into some inverted positions. So, go ahead and come back up to a little 4-point kneel and scoot yourself back on the mat. I'm gonna put the spine corrector back in here and show you how to get on here in a safe way for your inversions. All right, so let's have you come to seated on the step. And you're gonna reach back and kind of grab onto the sides there and slowly roll back down, bending the elbows. And right here, let's put your hands down to the mat, and we're gonna scoot yourself so that your hips come up over this barrel. So scooching back a little bit, there you go. And rolling back down one vertebra at a time. Come to your elbows, sliding those down and all the way down. Good job. How's that feel? Great. So we're gonna have your hips here on the apex of the barrel. Go ahead and lift your right leg into tabletop. Good. And now left leg comes up into tabletop. Awesome. Feeling okay there?
Yep.
All right. Let's try to keep your spine imprinted there. Since we're in an open kinetic chain, go ahead and take your legs up to 90. And we're gonna do just a couple lowering and lifting here. So lower the legs down slowly. Straight long legs, pointed toes, beautiful. And lift back up on that exhale. Lowering down here. And lift back up. Exhale. Inhale down. And exhale up. Last time. And now we're gonna go into a scissor. So let's take your right leg down to 45. Left leg stays up. And now we're gonna have a little kick on that top leg, and we'll switch back through the center and lower the left leg down, kick, and back through center, kick, back through center. Let's do one more on each side just for good measure. All right, beautiful job. Let's go ahead and bend your knees into your chest, back into tabletop. Go ahead and set your feet down. And come down off the step. And then you're gonna just grab hold of the side of that barrel, right here on the side. There you go. And shimmy down just a little bit towards your head, and we're gonna pull it right out from underneath. So feet are gonna be on the floor. There you go. And then slide on down. Careful, careful, careful. And we'll slide that down from under you. And roll all the way back to the floor. And that is all for the spine corrector. Thank you so much for being my guinea pig. Oh,